see Lady Palutena versus the Meta Knight on PS2.
Hey, going against your partner, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Sho understands this matchup pretty well, but it's a goddess, right? And this character, Palutena, has been a big problem for a lot of people, especially those who are starting out in esports and Smash Brothers. A lot of people that I get to know always tell me, man, Palutena always gives me so much trouble, and I feel like she's always kind of that gatekeeper of top-tier characters, right? She is so good at everything she needs to do, but then she just says, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just lose to Meta Knight getting up air strings real quick, because that's just the beauty of Meta Knight. These characters that don't come out very often, but knows how to get what they need to when they have to.
Yeah, and it's always tough. I like that you mentioned that because Palutena really does kind of tend to be that gatekeeper character for a lot of matchups, right? If you're running into a lower tier, quote-unquote, character in the bracket, you're like, I don't really know who to pick. If you pick Palu, you're probably in a good spot because the way she invalidates characters tends to be similar across the board.
Yes, absolutely. Just so great everywhere you need. That up B out of shield, you know, that last set we didn't see any of those up specials out of shield, so Sho said, let me show you what it actually looks like. What an amazing time to do so. Unfortunately, though, not going to space himself on that landing. We'll lose that stock to the back air. Now we're back at a 0-0 second stock deficit.
And yeah, you always got to be looking out for these down tilts from these dash attacks from Meta Knight, and that down throw leads to those guaranteed conversions. You saw that immediate turn on up air. Oh, we got two chop to the platform. Shuttle Loop.
Stay with me. It's not going to be a stock, of course. I mean, that was quite an early percent, but the fact that Sho was able to make that so consistent from the right side of the stage all the way to the top left corner is a statement to say how comfortable he is with this character, and we're going to be seeing it over and over. That's actually 3 times now we've seen these shuttle loops come out, not unfortunately getting the KO, but does do an amazing setup and making 100% of damage.
Yes, and it's awesome too because you can tell the mastery from Sho just because there are moments in that conversion where Meta Knight has to go for 2 up airs and then land and then jump again. And sometimes just I do jump 1 up air and then I got to figure out what I do from there, and he was able to convert to the platform and get all that extra damage in kind of a Kurama Mario-esque way.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, these characters who just have such quick frame data, we're going to see it, and very hard to punish as well. I think we've seen just, hey, there it is. Arkdee has been trying to punish the landings and misses of a Meta Knight every time, but a lot of people don't know Meta Knight's got a lot of safe baits, right?
Yes.
You're going to go ahead and try to just get that front smash. Good luck doing so.
Oh, man. Oh, here we go again. Chop. And can't get that much, right? Even if you got that extra up air there, the fact that you're comboing off stage means that that combo has a finite end. If you can get the turnaround somewhere, take it to a platform, that's where we saw Sho get all that extra damage.
I also, though, I mean, yeah, we're seeing these damages, but again, right? Damage is something, but kill is another. And every single time, Arkdee has been getting this stock first. And there you go. You're going to try and punish that. Good luck with that, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do it again.
Very Jake Smash-esque, right?
Yes.
Like, you just let that one rip sometimes because why not?
Yeah, let me show you why Meta Knight was really good in Brawl, okay?
Yeah.
That's just one of the reasons. There it is. Going back onto the stage, I feel like Arkdee has just been using like the power that, there it is, that's finally what he needed to get, right? These shuttle loops, that was a perfect angle. It was right at that spot. I think if he DI'd, he DI'd perfectly, but if he was just outside or inside just a little bit more, it wouldn't have connected that second hit.
Yes, it's one of those weird ones as well because I think people are so like used to being strung into a shuttle loop, right? So it's like, oh, I got hit by like 5 up airs. Yeah, the shuttle loop's coming. It's whatever.
Especially that he's been DIing it so well. Arkdee has been SDIing, getting out of the actual the actual up air hits.
Yes. But then in a scenario like that, it's like, oh, wait a second, like I just got hit by a stray up air in the neutral and then immediately converted into a shuttle loop, and that gives you just like less time overall to even register what's happening. It's like, oh, I got hit by that, and then boom, the shuttle loop's already happened.
That's it. Yeah, you don't have time. I mean, it was 1 hit, and then sometimes that's what Meta Knight needs, right? And you tend to depend a lot with Meta Knight on dash attack. That's usually his kind of setup, but he's got down tilts. He's got just jab, right? A lot of characters hate Meta Knight because of that jab. He'll just run up and and that's it. What else are you going to do? So, and that's going to be a test to your patience, right? He's going to call you out, and if he's doing that to you, it probably means you're overextending by quite a bit.
And already a much better start for Arkdee here, getting pretty much 80 relatively unanswered percent, just trying to close out this stock. You can see Sho fishing for that dash attack, getting stuff out.
Good luck punishing that.
But if he gets one, that's all it takes.
Yep. Yeah, very safe again. He can decide to cancel it. And I love that. He understood, look, Sho's going to air dodge, but didn't even need it, right? I mean, ended up doing it perfectly. Not going to be it. Yeah, again. if you are right on top of that shuttle loop, it's not going to connect. You got to be a little bit on the right, a little bit on the left. So he's going to fall right out. Arkdee living to see another day.
So now this time around, we're on Smashville, and that's a beautiful tornado there. It's not going to be enough. I thought we were going to see a rinse and repeat maybe, but instead tries to go for an aerial, and it doesn't connect.
Yes. It's okay, though. Everyone still looking clean. I like the chase. Unfortunately, not sharking, but actually overextended there and almost lost his stock for it. But there you go. Oh, just a little bit too much. Not going to get what he needs. This is now outside of that percent, but hey, don't forget that last solar flare popping out of that sun.
Yeah, just expands from the center a bit, right? And just slowly but surely says, hey, my diameter is getting that much larger. And unfortunately for a show, just got tagged a little bit here. But now looking for that final blow. Doesn't have a throw that's going to KO at this percent range. And so you're really looking for either like a stray dash attack, a shuttle loop conversion.
So beautiful.
It looked choreographed, you know?
My gosh, that, like I talked about poetry before, but my God, that was the writer, okay?
Yes.
That was so great. That landing fair, I don't think I've seen that in so long. It caught me off guard, just so smooth. Show definitely showing us some new plays that to remember us by. Show looking great with that Meta Knight and resetting, of course, this neutral as going to go ahead with dash attack. Again, safe option, right? That bait was so good,
nice
not too laggy. And nice SDI.
Yeah, I know. I went completely to the left there. I was like, all right, you got that, bro.
Yeah, man. I wish I could do that. Damn.
But how many inputs of SDI did you get for that?
I don't know. At this point, like, you're throwing the controller.
Yeah,
it's
for real.
just like
Your character's teleporting, man. This ain't fair. This is legal.
Yeah, man. And catching the air dodge, too. Show definitely understanding that, look, you're SDIing really well, so I'm going to try catching your gameplay in your disadvantage state because that's something that I think Show has been consistently punishing. Arkdee has been air dodging every single time.
Oh, and I like that down air as well from Show. Kind of that second swing and the mix-up of aggression there, coming a little precarious for Arkdee as keeps getting caught by these shuttle loop conversions. I mean, Show's doing such a great job of mixing up how he's introducing them, right?
Absolutely.
Like,
even the angle, right? Like, he didn't just go for up air. He went for the last hit of the turnaround up air, so it does send you in that perfect position to get that shuttle loop. So that was just genius on his part and just a great realization for Punish game, showing us again how to truly punish in this game.
Yes, you really.
Speaking of the punish, man, you air dodging every time. I'm going to get you eventually, and I'm going to show it off on when it matters.
And the sad thing about that one, too, is that Show's DI on the throw was actually perfect to the point where, like, Palu couldn't go off stage and get a back air that was threatening, but I think just got scared by the movement. I was like, oh, my air dodge.
Okay, now we got the twisty here. We got the cutscene playing in the background. Okay, Spider-Man 2 available now. Going to continue. Not going to get too much off of it, though. Does get that dialogue out of there. Skipping that cutscene, but finding himself in disadvantage and needs to try and find his way. The wind bucks, but this is Meta Knight. You know where I'm going to go, and I'm going to keep catching these air dodges that you seem to have not learned from.
And Show looking for that roll in, throwing out these forward smashes. You have to bait it as well. And I promise you, Show doesn't even care if the forward smash hits. Just wants to make you scared. Track your movement, make you want to be, I don't want to be in forward smash range, and then something else is going to catch you, I promise.
Oh, yeah. Again, trying to catch these dimensional capes. You are lucky that you are a skinny goddess, because I would have popped like a baby.
No, she's slim.
Uh-huh. Oh, you forgot to shield! And now the crowd erupting for their friend Arkdee, putting one on the board, really understanding that, look, man, this Meta Knight has not stopped pressing these buttons on my face, so I'm going to blow it up because you're not shielding.
And went real low there, too, you know, saying, I'm not even getting back to the stage. I'm putting out the explosive flame. How do you like the way it tastes? And I was like, I don't really like it. I don't really like it that much.
Back to Mars. See ya.
All right, dang, just like that. 1-1 again. I mean, we've been running into Game 5s all day. I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised as well. This is just amazing. Again, high-level players, okay? These guys are all fighting to be gatekeepers of the top players that are going to make it tomorrow and have a chance to fight them of their own. And everyone is just as hungry as the Oreos we spoke about this morning.
All right, here we go. Final destination here. this is the pick, right? So you know what? I'm going to make landing that much worse for you. You don't have a platform to mix it up with. If you land, you're coming down to this base stage, and look at Show already.
Wow.
Double turnaround.
I love it. Catching these air dodges, too, and wherever you're going to have momentum, 70%. You think that Meta Knight needs platforms? Think again. I actually shout out to Soar, one of the Meta Knights as well. Does tell me how strong Meta Knight is on flat stages. A lot of people think he wants those platforms, but flatter stages means he is able to catch your landing. Meta Knight loves these stages, and now you're giving it to him. So you're going to see Show just have such a comfortable presence here on Final Destination.
Yeah, pretty close to a perfect stock there. I mean, only taking 17 some odd % before, you know, taking that first stock from Arkdee. Arkdee really struggling here. I mean, look at this Meta Knight coming with falling nairs, falling up airs, back airs, turn around. Look at these chains just across the stage. You go into beautiful getting to the left there, because let me tell you, you were gone if that sent you to the right.
Absolutely. I saw him SDIing so well too, and Show saw it too, so he was trying oh man, you don't ever challenge the wings from the goddess, man, because oh man, you are guaranteed to lose your stock. It doesn't matter what % you're at, you are flying out and giving a chance here for Arkdee to bring it back.
Okay, now hold on just a goddamn second. We have the washing machine in full effect here.
Not gonna get that. Go. We out. The time is done.
For real, for real. It's gonna play that little tune. It's like, oh, the laundry's done, huh?
Yeah, put me in the dryer, please. Yes, thank you so much. There it is. Laundry's ready, looking good, feeling good, and that's when you can pack more damage than what you can do, and you're ready for lunch. Putting you in the corner here and ragging it up. Are we gonna get another beautiful
Neutral
finale? Yes, it is going to be the stock, the zero to death Show, saying Final Destination is my home.
Yeah, no, and Meta Knight gets you like that. There's really little you can do. I mean, we saw in the previous stock, it was like the SDI was really the difference between surviving or not. But that time around, couldn't quite get the DI. I mean, it's hard.
It's hard because he was already in such the perfect position, right? When you're in that perfect setup of the up air, he landed it amazingly. So even though you had great SDI that entire time, now Show just has to adapt to your SDI, right? And you're actually pushing yourself to the left. So that neutral B was just a guarantee.
And realistically speaking, if you got hit by a tornado, it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense if you came back anyway.
Right. Like, good luck with that, unless you kept your jump. But in this case, I mean, we've been seeing Arkdee just jump, so chances are not, right? You had no choice but to land. Show already showing a bit of a difference here. Arkdee very happy about Smashville, okay? The Saturday night looking much better. KK on their side. You already know platforms definitely benefit Palutena, right? Lots of P's in there. Gonna just use it to really maneuver, teleport where you need to, and control the stage, making it so hard for Meta Knight to even try playing.
All right, you can already see at this moment that Show having a much tougher time now that the introduction of this middle platform has been brought here, right? We did see that game before. We're going to Game 5,
are we?
Oh, you already know, Kels. You already know. You already. I don't want to call it.
Hey, yo! Never mind. Hold on.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Wait, the commentator's curse. Hold on. They're trying to make.
I didn't say 9.
We get dinner early. Wait.
Hold the phone.
Everybody hold on. Meta Knight's always got those tricks up his sleeve. That drill, so good. A lot of Meta Knights we've been seeing across Twitter using that to find new ways to exploit the differences. The setup with the jab block into the dash tag, now into this mode of just trying to impose this damage onto you. You are in a perfect present, and you do get the air tag. You are juicing. You're so spicy.
Show is doing such a great job. I mean, this advantage sequence that we're witnessing has been immaculate. Arkdee is struggling to get out of here. Maybe a back air at the corner. No, the nair. And you know what? It sends to the other side. It's fine. Show's still getting that damage. You know we're sending Arkdee off stage, and we're going to try again.
Hey, get out of here. Home run. Show feeling so good about not only this comeback, but this dominant performance in adapting against his opponent. Are we flying? Are we going somewhere?
I like it. I like the weight on the drift there from Arkdee to go ahead and make it a little bit hard for Show to line it up. But honestly, you can see the panic. I mean, that air dodge,
you're starting to air dodge against Meta Knight, and that is never good.
You get forward smash, you get NATO'd. It's not a good time for you. We're already seeing, I mean, that's 2 NATOs back to back. Might get a third one here and say, hey, I can hit you with 3 in a row.
I love it. Show just completely changing the tempo, right? Understanding that, hey, This guy is having a hard time, so I'm going to play with it a little bit.
Oh, no. And this is a scary part as well, because if you recover on stage like we saw in that previous stock, if you're Arkdee, Meta Knight is one of the few people where it's like, okay, you poured it on stage, guess what? I'm a dimensional cave.
Oh,
nice. That's perfect
beautiful,
execution
beautiful.
there. So you know what? I'm going to just give you a gentle little push.
That's it.
A little tap. You know,
Right.
it's like you're trying to ride a bike for the first time. Don't push them too far. Just give them a little bit of momentum. That's all it took to get the stock there.
Those training wheels are going to come off very soon if he keeps racking up the damage the way he is. But Meta Knight controlling the stage, and you already know not going to get the. I like it too. But hey, the damage is racking up, so we don't want to call it just too quick. That back air, I love it. Landing with the fair, just completely fast falling to avoid it, and then jump back air to seal the deal. Show putting on a great performance, taking that set 3-1. We broke the streak.
We did it.
We did it. Ladies, we did it.
No game 5. I love a game 5, but also, Lando, for real, whip. It may not mean nothing to y'all,